Ooh, I can take this off, can't I? Yeah, I'm not in front of anybody right now except for a computer. And eventually you guys. So, I'm so excited that we have so many new students in band this year. It's chugging right along. We still have full steam despite what's going on right now. So I'm excited to keep providing music for you all. That said, I'm just going to do a quick rundown of the things so that you guys know what to expect, what you can be doing, how to get an instrument, and so forth. So, let's go to the website. If you are watching this, then you have received your invitation to Canvas and accepted it. Starting at the top, my goal is to make sure that your student has an instrument, method material, and the ability to explore an instrument with guidance. Right here, these are different ways to access the West Instrument Guide, West FCS Instrument Guide. It shows you pictures of them, suggests some links to videos so you can see what they sound like, what they look like, what kind of job they have within the musical world to help you decide if you are undecided on an instrument. This is super important. Make sure you do this whole checklist. If you completed the enrollment form, you gave me your contact info, I signed you up for this page that we're on right now. It's the 6th grade band, all in caps. We had to migrate, but most of you made it pretty quickly because they deleted the last one. The system, something happened and they disappeared. Number 2, accept your invitation to the Canvas class. You've done that. Number 3, complete the instrument equipment need form. This is super important. When you put in an instrument equipment need form, and everybody should, just to tell me they're good or that they need something. That is my to-do hit list to make sure we get you the equipment or instrument that you need, or that you found that yourself. So do that. I'll send you an email to confirm that I've seen that you've responded to it and to kind of let you know what to expect. I have been rolling out instruments and sending out contracts and instruments, and I'm doing more every day. Every moment I get in the band room, I am working on instruments. Number 4, accept your Smart Music invitation. This is an email that would have come from me. It's a form generated by Smart Music that I copy-paste that has your class's code. We have purchased you all individual subscriptions to Smart Music, standard subscriptions. They're being processed right now, but they did get our platform up and running, meaning that you can access the system of Smart Music, create your account, and get on method books and some other stuff. Number 5, accept your invitation to the MCS Band's Canvas page. Email me if you didn't get this. This is for East, West, and the high school band programs to support each other. The great thing is younger students can get feedback and support from the older students. It's a really positive community. Share what you're feeling about band right now. Ask questions. So get on there. Smart Music. There's a little link right here to a Smart Music page for us. This is the Smart Music login. It's just a link to the official site. This video is going to get you started with Smart Music, so definitely get on that. Going back to my home page here. This is super important. Check out beginner lesson videos for each instrument. Beginner lessons. Before you click on the link to see some videos to get you started, below each instrument is what that instrument needs. For example, flute players need a cleaning rod and cloth. If you have a cleaning rod, they're super inexpensive, but you can just tear a strip of super soft cloth of whatever sort you have, nothing scratchy, and you can use that. Clarinet players and saxophone players need, Rico or Juno or one of the other inexpensive or less expensive reed brands. Make sure it's specifically for your instrument. Clarinet players, B-flat clarinet, just standard clarinet reeds, not bass, not alto. Saxophone players, if you're an alto sax, E-flat alto saxophone needs E-flat alto saxophone reeds. B-flat tenor saxophones need B-flat tenor saxophone reeds. The general strength guideline is a 2 or 2.5 in one of the less expensive brands. Rico I recommend because they're a known brand and they're not expensive. They're not amazing, but for beginners they're perfect. They're going to chip some reeds. Beginner trumpets, you need valve oil. French horns, you specifically need rotary oil. Do not let anybody sell you valve oil. It's rotary oil. Trombone players, slide oil. Sometimes there are some formulations that are good out there that are valve and slide oil. Make sure it says slide on it somewhere. Baritone, tuba, valve oil. That's the good stuff. When you click on this link to see the videos, What's going to happen is embedded is an actual playlist of videos that I think are wonderful for this purpose. You don't need to watch all these videos. The first few are going to get you set up with the correct posture, getting the instrument assembled and held, however you hold it, how to take care of the instrument, how to breathe for playing an instrument, a wind instrument, and how to produce your first tones. Those are the essentials. The first few videos are going to get you going. Know that the first time you put it together, something's going to be wrong. You'll figure it out. Watch the video. The first time you're going to make a sound, it's not going to work right. On a flute, it's just going to sound airy. On a saxophone, it's going to squeak. Clarinets are going to squeak. That's normal. Those are sounds of greatness in the future. You will become awesome should you continue with it. First time I put it together, I squeaked and it really upset me. I put the mouthpiece on backwards and the reed was not on straight and it didn't work. And now I have a music degree from college. So it's going to be weird at first. Just embrace it. Love the weird sounds. It'll be fine. So that is from the 6th grade band page of things. Do check out the McDowell County Bands page. Quick recap. Canvas, you should have access to 6th grade band and McDowell County Bands. Smart Music, you should have received an invitation and do watch the video so you can start working on that. Getting an instrument. A school rental, make sure you filled out your equipment needs form, and if you indicated that you want to play clarinet but you would like to rent a school clarinet, then I will send you an email saying I'm on it. They are $60 for the year. That's as low as we've been able to average our fees so that we don't lose money. We certainly don't make money, but we do have repair tools and supplies that we have to account for every year. We have some instruments that do get sent off because we don't have those specialized tools here for whatever interesting repairs need to occur. Most things happen here, though. The contract basically says gross negligence is not okay. Gross negligence, for example, would be trying to launch a bottle rocket out of a flute. Don't do it. I'll get in trouble now. Don't run it over the car. Don't leave it in the back of a rusting pickup truck in the yard for a week. Bring it inside like you would a pet. Love it. Take care of it. Don't let your siblings or pets get near them. That can be a problem if you have a younger brother who sees it and doesn't know any better and opens up the case and throws it down the staircase. Please be careful with them. As long as you love them, it's not a big deal. They're going to have wear and tear. They're going to need repairs and maintenance every year, and I take care of that out of this fee. Outside rentals, lots of great companies. Music and Arts has traditionally been a big supplier of rental instruments. They're great to work with. They know who we are. There are lots of other repair shops and rental shops in town. If they look sketchy to you, ask me first, but most of them are great. There's 3 or 4 close by, actually. Purchasing an instrument. There are lots of junk instruments coming over from China right now. I get lots of requests for these, and they look great, and sometimes they play well for a few years. Most of them don't survive very long, and by the time you get to high school, you have to get a better instrument anyways, definitely, because they're not going to be in tune. The tone is not going to be as good, guaranteed. We can't repair most of those here. We can't get the parts to repair them. Most instrument shops will not even touch them. They'll turn you away. That's not always true, but it's what I've observed in the real world. So if you get one of those, know that its time is limited, but the cost, $100 or $200 for a brand new thing is really, really low. So the idea is if it breaks, you have to buy a new one, essentially. That's the unfortunate truth. So it's a gamble. I highly recommend doing school instruments. I think that's one of the best deals. You got a repair shop, I would roll with that. But it's up to you. It's your instrument. If you have one, please bring it by. Every single instrument needs some sort of adjustment or oiling or repadding, recorking, something along the way, and I can help you get that going. So if you have any questions, my job is to make sure you can do band. Your job is to be awesome and play an instrument, and together we will all make music, and it'll be great. Please email me with any questions that you have. I want to make this a great experience for you now that we're off and running. So, email me. Do the things. Have a great day.